Hi guys, and welcome back to the Isle. Today I'm going through the newest Devblog 55. As you can see, I have a webcam, so you can finally see me. It's kinda creepy, not gonna lie, seeing myself talking. Anyways, let's hop into the newest Devblog. Philip, lead programmer. Hope you all had a great holiday season with your loved ones. After spending time with family and friends, it's time to get back to work. The main ability of the Laacer has received more attention this month. While the main code is the same as some existing mechanics visually, the Laacer looks very different when performing the action, so some adjustments are specifically made to accommodate this. We are in the phase of getting all the animations playing as they should, and then we can move into QA testing and balancing. So that means Allo is gonna be the next one, definitely. The Tyrannosaurus also required some additional work. There was some experimentation with mechanic to better balance its movement and hunting capabilities during its different life stages. Keep in mind, these are additional mechanics focused on balancing. The pre-existing ones you already know about are unchanged. Interesting. So all we have seen are unchanged. And yeah, that is interesting. So it's probably gonna work differently throughout its life cycles when it comes to hunting. Migration and patrol zones now support custom shapes, whereas previously they could only made with generic ones such as box or sphere. Now those areas can be customized to just about any shape. Oh, this is really good. This is really good. The areas are different shapes anyways, so box and sphere are kind of, restricting. This will help in making the areas more accurate to the map landscape overall while interacting with the migrations, but also allows all plants to spawn more accurately, avoiding edge cases with plants and trees spawning in areas of no traffic or even unreachable locations. This is really good because we need them to fix migrations and patrol zones. Lastly, the friend spawn code is under testing with QA. I believe the system is close to fully functional, but we are also working on resolving a few possible exploits before it goes out. Friend spawn code? Interesting. So we can get our friends spawn next to us? That is exciting. Brian Animator. I've been spending pretty much all of January going through the upcoming roster to make sure everyone has their bone messes and rib meat, and then horribly mutilating them to do the gore morphs. And here we can see the gore morph of Allo. It's an Allosaurus, so he'll walk it off and be just fine. I'm sure he will. I've also started doing an elder morphs, which have been a long time coming now, so you can all reenact that closing scene of saving Private Ryan together. Yes! I can't wait to have the Elder system in. Lastly, with animation well underway for Kentrosaurs among the animation team, I've started rigging up the baryonyx. Amazing! Visual Tech 48. Environmental artist. This month I've been focused on making final assets for the guts, and I have been working on making smaller kits that fill out some coastal locations. The guts received further additions this month with additional entry types. It features a sally port, a small control center for operating the doors, and security system. Oh, this looks really cool. Good work! In addition, some love was shown to our older parts of the kit, and the new enclosure fence received some much needed 45 inward and outward fencing to make it feel more natural and assist in building. Oh, interesting. Building, eh? And finally, to top it all off, I have been working on the holding pen for sauropods and strains. You remember the strains? Hypos, Tissos, Neros. I'll hold off on showing until I'm happy with it, but when it's ready, I'll have it pass through phase 3. So we can see it in phase 3 in the Discord. It's a hulking structure that feels like the interior area could be its own level. And it's almost, if not, twice the size of the DTA. Wow, so it is a massive structure. Massive. Hypno, Q&A lead. It's good to be back. I took some time over the holiday to get into some playtesting on the official servers to identify many of the current major issues in the game. While this is far from a complete list, here is a quick rundown of the issues I will be looking to have addressed over the next few patches. Plants causing input lockups sometimes when eating them. Yeah, that's an annoying one. You don't want to get stuck on a freaking plant. Plants disappearing but still being sendable. Minor nuisance. Persistent rain sounds despite it being clear weather. I have never had that one, but my friend did have it, so good that they are fixing it. General audio choppiness. I have experienced that. Very annoying. Omniraptors being kicked when dismounting from bounds. Yes, I have heard about it and never occurred to me because I haven't really played Omni lately. Crapple characters being able to break out from the bounds even when pinned. Cannibal mutation not appearing despite conditions being met. No wonder then. I have been trying to get a cannibal mutation and it hasn't worked this far, so now I know why. Fish AI not spawning in certain rivers/lakes. This is very good because there is like no fish. In some rivers there's none, and it's horrible when you're a growing tiny dino. So yeah, thank you. Please fix it ASAP. Various replay issues, timer not going down, replay not being visible, etc. I have had all of those, so yeah, thank you if you're fixing it. Please fix it quickly. DLSS screen tearing. Alright, good. Dilophosaurus hallucinations sometimes being invisible. Yes, that should be high in the list, high top, because that is kinda frustrating when you're fighting Dilos and you get invisible hallucinations killing you and you can't even fight back because you can't see them. Be sure to send in bug reports if you believe I'm missing anything substantial, but the above is what stood out to me the most. Please send bug reports, guys. Q&A has hit the ground running upon returning from the holidays, focused primarily on all the community bug reports that we amassed during the break. We had over 600 reports to sift through. That's a lot. Whew. So, thanks to those of you that took the extra time to submit a bug report. They have been great help as always. Do reports, guys! As well as looking at the community reports, we've been busy running into our own issues, such as the Babyosaurus becoming a little too enthusiastic when dolphin diving. Okay, let's see what happens to the Babyosaurus. Seems completely fine this far. Oh! Oh god, what the heck? The model breaks and stretches. The model stretches like a noodle. Holy shit. Okay, yep, that's an issue. We experienced some difficulty testing a corpse-related bug recently due to a certain AI animal. It should be known that while the Psittacosaurus is meant to carry small corpses of comparable size, we hadn't intended to take Ceratosaurus corpse bully niche. What? They can... Oh yeah! It is carrying a turtle! That should be way too big for Taco, right? I didn't know they're adding that to the game. Hopefully it doesn't start chuffing. Then there's whatever is happening to this poor soul. Oh! It stretches out like the Babysaurus. As Philip mentioned, we've just been given access to the new spawn code system, which is making great progress with each testing session. Being able to spawn in with your friends will be a huge benefit to players that want to group up. Yes, and thank you. While still not disturbing the randomness of spawning that we want to retain, it's a very simple system that works as follows. The player joins a server, selects their species and navigates to the group menu upon spawning. On the group menu, the player will find a spawn code which lasts for 5 minutes. They can copy it and send it to their friends. So it's like a nest, the egg invites. It's similar to that. A friend can navigate to the eggs and spawn codes, menu and input the code. Upon being accepted by the code owner, the friend will then be able to customize their own character skin before spawning in near the player that sent the code. The following was taken from the latest Q&A build, which is still heavily work in progress. So you click to copy this code here. Then you send it to your friend, and then you either accept or decline their request. And then they spawn not next to you, but nearby. So near that you can see their name tag. Brilliant. I have been hoping for this mechanic for so long, since Legacy, really. It's similar to Beast of Bermuda's summoning mechanic and Path of Titan's Waystone mechanic. Kiss and Kitten producer. Hope you all have had a decent start to the new year. While this month and last month were pretty short, the amount of stuff we've been up to is anything but minimal. I spent most of January getting back on the saddle, checking in with each department to reassess their needs and having a bunch of meetings on what our first quarter will look like. Some topics of conversations range from rounding out elder mechanics, yes, finally, spawn codes and more. Look at this beautiful Omni Elder. It looks absolutely stunning. I love it. We've been doing a fair bit of quality of life changes and at last returning to work on some of our shelved features for some of the existing dinosaurs varying in degree. The Hypsi and its ability to move about treetops is a good example. Yes! Hypsi climbing. I've been waiting that for so long as well. The hero's climbing being a bit more dynamic, Trudon getting some assistance, performing its role, etc. I had a bit of time on my hands, so I was able to scrounge up some clips. Everything is subject to change, of course. Like always. The Rex, Strike, Allo, Astro and Kentro are all looking pretty good and patiently awaiting their individual debuts. We're pushing towards hordetest fairly soon to get some much needed changes in your hands and, if luck be on our side, maybe a bit more. That's exciting! Maybe we get an Allo hordetest and maybe something else too? Maybe the Hypsi climbing? Maybe? Or maybe even another dinosaur in the hordetest, maybe Trike or Rex or both. That would be amazing. But yeah, we're getting a hordetest fairly soon. That's amazing, guys. The Rex and Trike need a handful of animations related to sparring before they will be fully ready for testing. The Allosaurus needs some setting up and mechanic refinement, while the Astro and Kentro awaits setup. So Allo is most likely gonna be the playable in the hordetest, definitely. If all that weren't enough, the Baryonyx is next. Animation work never ceases. That is true. And here we have some animations. Looks like a charge bite maybe. That looks like an alt attack, but maybe in water? Then we have Astro. Oh, I love the fluffy Fluffy Astro. Look at it go. Swimming animation. Oh, courting animation. Look at that little dance. Oh, I love that. That's so cute. I love that. Oh my god, it is amazing. I can't wait to play as an Astro. It's so adorable. Oh, look at the fluff ball. Oh, and there's the begging animation. Eating animation. Hurt animation. Sitting down, getting up. Oh, it curls up like a cat. And that looks like a dash backwards. Ooh, looks like an ability to me. Then we have Herrera. Oh, sideways. Okay, okay, I'm liking that. I'm Herrera main nowadays. I love Herrera. It's the most fun playable, definitely. Then we have the Hipsy. Jumping onto a tree, most likely. Oh, I can't wait to be a treetop spitter Hipsy. Imagine that you're in a like a tree waiting people and just spitting spitting them blind from the tree, and they're like, where the heck did that come from? It's gonna be so much fun. Then we have the Kentro. Oh, look at it. It's beautiful. Oh, it's getting knocked over by something big, definitely. And that's stopping. And that's turning. That looks like a knockoff as well. Maybe from smaller creature, like, I don't know, maybe... I think this is from Becky, definitely. Like, Becky hits it. Because Becky is smaller, so it's not gonna get knocked over. It's just gonna get stunned a little bit. And here we have another stopping. And jump to side. Turning in place. Oh, nice, nice. Then we have Mudvallow. Oh, and then we have the Trike. Oh, looks good. Sparring. Core attack. That could be sparring or angry, maybe? Oh, and also dash backwards. Interesting. Mudwallowing. Trot. Then we have the Juvenile Rex. Eating animation. And this looks like a shove. The Rex is using a shove, definitely. We also have some minor features that we plan to implement to help the entire roster navigate precarious terrain with more ease, as well as new feature that should allow certain non-jumping carnivores the ability to be proficient under more circumstances. Oh, that's really good. That's really good. It's gonna help Carno and Serrato, and I think Dilo can't jump. Yeah. So it's gonna help those carnivores to go through the more difficult terrain. That's all for now. See you in the horde test. Yes, so the horde test is most likely gonna be really soon. I can't wait for it. I'm gonna make a video about it, of course, and if you guys want, I can also stream horde test. I could do both, video and stream. If you wanna see a stream, please tell me in the comment section and leave a like, so I know you guys wanna see that. But yeah, these are exciting news, and the things that are the most exciting about this devblog are definitely the horde test that is coming really soon, probably Allo, like I said. Exciting times to get to play as this. I have missed Allo so much. And another thing that I'm really excited about as well is this, the spawn code, the friend spawn code thing. This is gonna be very useful because I haven't had that many friends to play with me because they don't really like the whole ordeal trying to find each other in a huge map like Gateway. So this is gonna make it easier to play with friends, definitely. I love this idea. Thank you, Afterthought, that you finally are giving us this mechanic. It is very good. Long overdue, but Thank you, thank you. I really like that they're adding these animation clips because it shows the transparency of the development process. Really good job. Thank you for that. Kissing. Beautiful. Anyways, guys, so that was the devblog. And I hope to see you guys in the horde test soon. So this is it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, that helps a lot. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. It is completely free. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. And bye.